hours. But if you're like most people, you're pretty tired of all the shifting back and forth. Unfortunately, there's no consensus on whether to get rid of the time change. Matt Murphy explains.
As we change our clocks overnight, most of us won't complain about the extra hour of sleep. But for many, the twice-a-year ritual is feeling antiquated. A 2021 AP NORC poll found 3 out of 4 Americans favor ending the practice altogether. But there's no clear consensus about which one we should stick with.
This is not the most important issue before the Republic, but I do think people wonder, why do we keep doing this flipping back and forth on the time?
In 2022, Florida Senator Marco Rubio introduced a bill to have us stick with daylight saving time year-round. That's the one where we spring forward an hour ahead. The legislation passed the Senate but went nowhere in the House.
The reason why daylight savings makes sense is because you really can't do outdoor activities, especially for kids and children. If you're in a community whose parks don't have lights, you're shut down by 4:30 or 5 o'clock in many parts of the country.
Sleep specialist Karen Johnson says while that sounds good on paper, it leads to days feeling even shorter.
Problem is, if we do that into the winter, then it gets really dark in the morning. Sun would rise after 8 a.m. for anywhere from 2 to 4 months. And when we've tried that twice in the past, it was extremely unpopular.
What we're switching to now is called Permanent Standard Time, and that's the one doctors and scientists generally prefer, as they say it's better for our sleep patterns and mental health.
When we live on daylight savings time, we're more misaligned with the sun, which actually has effects throughout the whole time on our health, our mood, our safety, how our brain functions. And so that's why the science community really wants us to end it with permanent standard time.
For now, like it or not, the tradition continues. Matt Murphy, Fox 11 News.